Hello, I'm Karla Schafer, Auntie's Beads designer, and today we're going to go over how to make a Swarovski bicone cross. We're going to go through the list of items that you will need. You'll need a 3-inch sterling silver head pin, two 2-inch sterling head pins, 10 6mm bicones, and two 3mm sterling silver round beads. And the tools that we'll be using today are the round nose pliers, a chain nose plier, and also a nipper tool. The first thing that we need to do is load the arms of the cross, and for each arm we're going to use two 6mm bicones. We're going to load the head pin, and we're using the 2-inch head pin, and then we're going to wrap a loop, and we want to kind of keep this loop small, so you bend the wire over the pliers at a right angle, reposition the pliers and roll the wire over the top of the plier, and then wrap. You want to make sure your wrap is really good and tight. Then we're going to trim the excess wire with the nipper tools. And then we're going to do the other arm. You can do this cross with other beads, other sizes. In this case we're doing the 6mm bicone, but I've done them in 4mm and made earrings out of them. I've also done it with bally beads and chips. I did one with turquoise chips. Made a really neat one. And trim this wire as well. And then we're going to load the body of the cross, and we're going to put 4 bicones on the head pin first. This is the 3-inch head pin. And then we're going to add a 3mm sterling silver round bead. Then we're going to put in one of the arms. Then we're going to put the other arm on. And then the second 3mm bead. And then the last 2 bicones. And then, depending on if you're going to add a bail or use this loop as your bail, depends on how big you want to make it. I'm going to use this loop as my bail, so I'm going to move the pliers up a little bit to start my loop so it gets a little bigger. And you wrap like you did the arms. And again, you want this wrap nice and tight so that it pushes the arms down and locks them in place. And in this case, you may need to use the chain nose pliers to get it even tighter. And straighten your loop. And then trim the excess. And tap in the tail. You can adjust your arms. And now you have a cross pendant.